I know about every single thing you're doing. Honestly, we're ready to get you out of our jail because you've been such a menace. When you get to TDC, think you're funny, you're young, you're not going to get away with what you're getting away with TDC. There's some bigger, worse people than you there. My money is on you not doing. Which one are we, what cause number?
Oh, just like, we're going to go on 523,
Okay.
352, and 431.
Okay.
With the dismissal of the remaining case.
Tell me which one we're dismissing. That'll be the easier one.
Okay, we're dismissing 353.
353. Got it. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you John Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Wilkerson, will your client waive the formal reading in each case of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And obviously, Mr. Coleman, you've taken everything into consideration with regard to the facts, the jail incidents, as well as the wishes of the family in making these offers.
That is correct, Judge. And just for the court's information, there is a member or members of the victim's family here in the present of the room today.
Okay.
And I've conferred with her about the case.
Okay. Mr. Jones, this is difficult for me because based on your behavior, honestly, I don't want to give you I don't want to go along with anything. But it sounds like if Mr. Coleman has discussed this with everyone and understands the underlying facts of the offenses, what has been going on in a jail, I'm going to go along really only because I trust him to the extent that I do. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In cause number 25, DCCR 0523, you're charged with a first-degree felony offense of murder, and that's from April 28th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're charged in 24 DCCR 2431 with the state jail felony offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle. And that's from October 15th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you did what they charged you with. And then finally, in cause number 25 DCCR 1352, you're charged with the first degree felony offense of aggravated robbery from September 18th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Again, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And because you did what they charged you with. I have here on the tablet in all three of those cases documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreements that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1 in each case.
No objection, Your Honor.
It's admitted in each case. Is there any evidence that Mr. Jones is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. In each of your cases, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of those pleas. In cause number 25, DCCR 0523, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the offense of murder. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 35 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. In cause number 24 DCCR 2431, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of unauthorized use of a vehicle. Sentence you to a term of 2 years in the state jail prison. You will also receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. And then in cause number 25 DCCR 1352, I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of aggravated robbery. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 35 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will also receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon in that case. These 3 cases will run concurrently, which means together at the same time. I'm going to hand you in all 3 of your cases the trial court certifications that shows that these were agreements that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I'm also going to hand you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgments entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Wilkerson. Now, let me tell you one more thing, Mr. Jones. You're still going to be in our jail for a limited time before they transfer you to TDC. You will pick up another charge as quickly as you do anything else stupid in our jail or here. And if you think it's funny to ask my bailiff what he would do if you tried to get his gun, you're going to end up with another charge. I know about every single thing you're doing. Don't think there's anything that you're doing out there or here that I don't know about. He could press charges on you right now. But honestly, we're ready to get you out of our jail because you've been such a menace to everyone out there with what you're doing. And let me tell you, when you get to TDC, you think you're funny, you're young, you're not going to get away with what you're getting away with here in TDC. There's some bigger, badder, worse people than you there. And also, if you think you're going to make parole by acting how you've been acting, you're not. I would bet money today that you're going to be in our prisons for 35 years because you don't know how to behave. Prove me wrong, and that would be great. If you figure it out and start learning how to mature and act like a normal human being like the rest of us. But my money is on you not doing that. So I wish you'd prove me wrong, because everybody that has to deal with you, they're just doing their job and you're putting them through all that. Is there